I found a 12,000 BTU portable air conditioner that cools a room of 450 square feet on Amazon for $269. You get the unit, you get an exhaust duct with two collars, you get two window plates down here, which I think are about 36 inches across each, and it's about 4 inches wide. It also does come with a remote, batteries, and a drain hose, and a manual. And I'm going to show you how to set this thing up. You see those? If you look on here, you'll see where they slide in right here. All right? So you have to determine how you want this to come out of the window, and I want it to come out this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this down. I want it on this side too, okay? So I'm going to set this down. Then I'm going to pick up my slider here, or my window, leaf, I guess you could call it. You can see how it goes. Then I'm going to take it, and I'm going to bring it, let me get a closer look for you guys. I'm going to slide it down on top of here like this. Then I'm going to pull it over, and then I'm going to push this against it. This is holding it off of there. Let me bring it up so you can see. This is pushing this off of that so it doesn't fall out of those holes. Once I've done that, then I can flip it over here and I can lock it down with this lock. So now it's locked in. Now it's ready to go. Now I can put it in the window. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put it in. And to do that, I've got to, open up the window. I've unlocked it. I'm going to pull it up pretty far. Because what I've got to do with this is I've got to turn it on an angle like this to get it in. But before I do that, because this is only 4 inches and I've got 2 inches to cover, I cut a piece of wood to put in here so it will set up higher. So I'm just going to lay that in. And then I can bring this in, slide it across, and drop it right down in there. Like that. And then I'm going to hold it, and then I'm going to bring my window down on top, applying pressure, just like that. So now we're in the window, we're ready to go, and now we just have to hook it onto the machine itself. If you look, you're going to see that this is like an accordion. You hold it, and it comes out. So now we can bring it down towards the machine. So I want you guys to be able to see this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand it, bring it down here, hold the machine a little closer, slide it on, and to lock it I got to turn it this direction. And that locks it in. And now it's ready to go. All right, so now we've got the machine all locked up. And before you use it, what you're going to do is you're going to test it. And this is your test button here, and this is your on button here. So this has a circuit breaker in it, right? So to test it, what you're going to do is you're going to press the reset button here. Bam. And then you're going to plug the device in. You're going to press this to make sure that it's working properly. All right, so now what we're going to do is plug this in. And you want to make sure you've got a dedicated socket with nothing else in it. So I'm going to go ahead and push that in. All right, and then I'm going to test it. So I'm going to press this, and that should pop out. All right, so that means the circuit's working. I'm going to press it again. All right, now we're ready to go. Okay, so we're in our window. If you want, you can put a lock on your window right here, and that'll keep anybody from breaking in your house. Because, when you have this in the window like this, you can't lock this part, right? So, somebody could just open the window and crawl in your house. So we don't want that to happen. But let's go ahead and look at the manual controls. Here's your power button. Okay, right now it's on dry mode, but we want to get on cool. So when you're on dry, you can't change temperature, because it's basically a dehumidifier. So let's go to cool. Now in cool, I can change temperature. You see that? I can go down or up. All right, so if I click this, then it goes to fan. And fan, you cannot change temperature. So you want to go to cool to do that. Right now you've got a fan over here. Now you can change your fan. Watch. I can go like this. It's at low right now. If I go here, it's medium, and it kind of kicks in more. And then I click it again, and then I go to high, and then it really kicks in. Okay, so let's go back down to low. Okay, now this is a timer. When I click this, it's going to give me 0. If I want to go up and I want it on for 1 hour, I click that way. And I can go all the way up if I want. Look, you can do as many hours as you want. Or you can go down, whatever you want. I'm going to go back to 0. So I'm just going to let it run. And then I hit this timer, and bam, goes back to the regular setting. And then to turn it off, I just click here. All right, over here we've got a remote, and the remote works kind of like the same way. First, to hit power, we go here. Okay, so you can see it lights up, right? Let's try again because it's just not. There we go. Now we're working. So now it's on cool, and I can change the mode, right? If I click this, there's fan, there's dry, there's cool, right? Now I can go down, temperature here, or I could go up. All right, on the fan, I can go over here. I can go mid, I can go high, I can go back to low, right? And here's an interesting feature. I can change it to centigrade, 22 degrees centigrade, if you're in Europe. Click it back, it goes here. And then this right here swings this up and down. You follow me? See, it's going up. So it's, it's directing the air in different areas. So that's the swinger. And then the timer machine, you go like that, and then you had used these here to go up or down. So if you want it to go 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. If you want it to less, you go here. I'm going to go back to 0 and just hit get out of that. And that's basically it. Now to turn it off, all you have to do is hit power. And bam, Bob's your uncle, you're done. And that's it. That's the machine. You can do it in less than, 5 or 10 minutes once you get it. All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos where I show you stuff like this. Peace out.